Long ago, in a land of deserts, hills, and ancient towns, there lived a young woman named Mary. She lived a simple life and was known for her gentle heart, humility, and faith in God. Mary lived in a small village where people worked hard, prayed often, and hoped for a better future. One quiet day, Mary experienced a moment that would change history. A heavenly messenger appeared and told her that she had been chosen for a great purpose. She would give birth to a child through God's power, not by human will. The child would be named Jesus, and he would grow to become a teacher, a healer, and a guide for humanity. Although Mary did not fully understand how this could happen, she trusted God and accepted her role with courage. Mary was promised in marriage to a man named Joseph, a carpenter who lived an honest and hardworking life. When Joseph learned that Mary was expecting a child, he felt confused and afraid. But in a dream, he was reassured that the child's birth was part of God's plan. Trusting this message, Joseph chose to protect Mary and raise the child as his own. A difficult journey and a humble birth at that time. The ruling authorities ordered people to return to their family towns for registration. Joseph and Mary traveled a long and tiring road to the town of Bethlehem. When they arrived, the town was crowded and every place to stay was full. With no other choice, they found shelter in a small place meant for animals. It was there in quiet simplicity that Jesus was born. He was wrapped in cloth and placed in a feeding trough. There were no celebrations, no palace walls, and no royal guards, only silence, humility, and hope. Yet this humble birth would later be remembered as one of the most important moments in human history. The first witnesses that same night, nearby workers who watched over animals, saw a bright light in the sky. They felt fear, but also peace. They sensed that something extraordinary had happened. Drawn by faith and curiosity, they went to see the child. When they found Jesus, they felt joy and wonder. They shared the news with others, spreading the message that a child of great promise had entered the world. Later, travelers from distant lands followed signs in the sky that led them to the child. They honored Jesus with symbolic gifts, recognizing that his life would carry deep meaning far beyond his small beginnings. Why Jesus matters: as Jesus grew, he would become known for his wisdom, compassion, and teachings about love, forgiveness, and justice. He spoke of caring for the poor, forgiving enemies, and treating others with kindness. Many believed he came to bring people closer to God and to remind the world of the power of love over hatred. The story of Jesus' birth is remembered not because of wealth or power, but because it shows that great change can begin in humble places. The meaning behind the story, the origin of Jesus, teaches that hope can be born in hardship, love can grow in simplicity, faith can change the course of history. Today, people around the world remember the